First ever summer edition.
We've never recorded a pod in the summer. Does it sound okay?
Bah.
Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Oh, la tongo, todo eso la wongo.
Okay, it should be good.
My building fell down last night. Welcome. I'm gonna put some ambient tunage on. Feel free to do the same if you're listening at home. You guys already know the drill.
Nobody knows the trouble I see.
Traditional Chinese music, and I'm already looking at.
Nobody knows the sorrow.
What's welcome back to the fucking summer edition.
That's right. Yeah, we are so back.
We're so back. We're in shorts. Sorry, I can't speak and type the word Chinese. I can't speak and type that.
Yeah.
There we go.
And our top story this week.
Our top story this week.
You guys know what it is.
You know what the hell's going on. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened to America.
Yeah.
It's the best thing that could have possibly happened to Donald Trump.
I know that most of our, the median Chrome Boys listener is 15 years old.
Yes.
So they don't remember what it was like being online in 2016.
No, yeah, they would
have been 6,
8 years old.
Yeah.
They were watching Temple Run footage.
Yeah.
With weird AI babies saying, KFC fucked up my order, so I came back with a Glock and shot the place.
Because our average listener is, a 12-year-old who I threatened in a Roblox Discord into watching the show.
Yeah,
that's where we draw most of our audience from.
A 34 to 40-year-old man who is one of the most knowledgeable guys on earth about the Bush administration.
Yeah, that's one or the other.
Yeah.
But yesterday or the day before,
Saturday.
Yeah, was the closest I've seen it come to 2016 tier.
Yeah.
Being online.
Yeah. With how charged Mega hasn't been that charged,
and the libs haven't been that booty blasted.
They haven't had to cope that hard with something that powerful in a long time. Because Trump hadn't, even in, what was it, 2020? The election was it wasn't that engaging.
Yeah, there was COVID and there's all that stuff going on.
Yeah, there wasn't that much going on. There weren't levels of Trump v. Hillary levels of clippage.
But he might just be the luckiest man on earth.
We both know that's not true. We know God's looking out for him.
Yeah,
that's
God deflected that bullet into the other guy.
I created a Twitter. I followed 2 accounts. Immediately, all of my feed was God saved Donald Trump.
Well,
God saved all these pictures of Jesus looking out for him and turning his head.
Yeah, you get some noodle-armed, dorky 20-year-old.
Yeah,
who somehow gets all the time in the world
to take 8 shots.
The shot, and it gives him the most superficial wound possible.
The most cool.
But one that is grievous enough that his face gets covered in blood.
Yeah, that's
so he can pose for the sickest picture ever.
As soon as that pic came out, I was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
That was me. Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's over. Oh wow.
Yeah. 'Cause
many are saying first black president.
Yeah, he's bullets are bouncing off him.
He's got
the court cases are all falling apart. His opponent's brain don't work so good no more.
It's look, and I
and
know
the first time around he lucked into running against the least likable woman of all time.
Yeah. And then the second time
it's a guy who's can't finish a sentence.
He wasn't that bad in 2020 either, which is crazy.
And the shooters, they're grazing him. They're making him look epic.
They're making him look so epic. Did you see the pictures of the guy?
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, physiognomy.
And we're not going to cancel his Patreon subscription
until his parents find out about it.
We're going to let it roll.
Yeah.
We might try to figure out a way to up it.
Yeah, if that's an option.
If we can do that on our end, we might. Because he was a member of. We should start that rumor. He was a.
Yeah,
we need to start that. That's our way to break in.
The Chrome Boys shooter.
The Trump shooter was a. Guys, we need to start.
Because I've seen that he was like he gave a bunch of money to some OnlyFans. It was some OnlyFans girl and us. I'm gonna doctor a screenshot tonight, maybe.
Yeah. What's his name? Like.
What's it like? Something Crooks.
Crooks. Yeah.
Thomas Crooks.
Thomas Crooks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Famous, huge member of the Chrome Boys podcast community.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a fake screenshot tonight. Actually,
post it on the Instagram. Thank you for your donation, Mr. Crooks. Sorry about your passing.
Once a Chrome Boys Patreon subscriber, always a Chrome Boys Patreon
and
subscriber.
He's getting a 21 goon salute.
Yeah.
21 goon salute.
I did and this is how it always goes. How we're saying stuff and then a couple weeks later it comes to fruition.
Did we call this?
Well, I had called that the libs were currently, because our listeners are all familiar with Jokernomics.
Yeah. Oh, I mean they got doctors.
One bad day to go from a Batman to a Joker.
All it takes.
And I was saying that the libs, they're like one bad news cycle was turning them into QAnon people.
Now they are.
And now they've had two bad news cycles.
the libs were almost analyzed. They became the fake.
Well, yeah, exactly, and especially the bunch of the Canadian libs who I follow or see
our friends
against my will.
Our friends,
and for our American listeners, Canadian libtards are basically think of your local ones, and we have a cover band of that.
Wow. Yeah. It's like the casino
what's
tribute band.
Yeah. What's an annoying American band?
An annoying American band? Weezer.
Yeah, it's like a shittier, uglier version of the Weezer guys.
It's the Weezer tribute band that only plays casino showrooms.
Yes.
That's what we have in terms of liberalism up here.
They're doing, but they've now gone full it's fake.
Yeah.
It was catch up.
Fake video.
I actually would. I think it would almost be cooler if it was fake.
That's the thing.
He's like, all right, when I turn to look at my crime statistics graph,
you gotta snipe me right in the ear.
Shoot me through the ear into some asshole behind me.
It's yeah. He's kind of
talking and moving my head.
It's the kind of the perfect thing.
Shoot me right through the ear.
It's really perfect because if it's real, baller.
Yeah.
If it's fake, nice. You were willing to do this.
That's so ballsy to get some guy to snipe you in the ear.
Or even fake that, scare, not tell a crowd of people you're going to do this. Or maybe get a crowd of people.
Yeah, shoot somebody. I saw people theorizing that they had the shooter shot and then Trump squirted ketchup all over his ear.
Again, though, regardless of if it's real or fake, it's cool.
Almost more cool if it's fake.
Yeah. Biden... I literally saw a clip of Biden. He fumblingly said, "I fucked your wife by accident" on TV. And the other thing is, I'm gonna be
and now the Democrats are suspending their campaign. They pulled all their ads because they
feel bad.
They feel bad.
Well, a lot of people are raising valid points about if this is real, this is what happens when you're constantly being this guy's Hitler.
My guess, and I don't know for sure, but it's being suppressed. But I think the kid might be more apolitical than people think.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's probably more in the school shooter phenotype.
Yeah,
would be my guess.
Yeah, but he doesn't have enough bad experience with school because he went to school during COVID.
Yeah.
It's a new era of shooter.
Loser idiot.
Dumb fag. He just skipped all his classes for 3 years. School is nothing to him.
But who knows? Maybe it's he had to stop literal Hitler, but
maybe.
I don't really know how he got in position. I guess it's because they gave Trump all the dumpy, chubby, incompetent women Secret Service guards.
Well, I think probably what happened was the Giga Chads at the Secret Service.
We gotta get Trump out of here. Give him your chubby, short women.
He's getting receptionists from the White House. Congratulations, your Secret Service.
Did you see his Secret Service ladies?
No, I saw one or two guys that looked pretty cool.
He had multiple short,
fat
women. And there's like video of like when they're getting in the car, and one of them's like trying to holster her gun, but she's doing it on the wrong side, and one of her's like their sunglasses have fallen off. She can't get it back on.
Look,
and even like the picture,
it's mostly I haven't. I literally don't know any detail beyond like I've in my mind the picture is Trump, blur, fist, flag.
But the only reason that picture can exist is because one of the Secret Service women is like a 5'2" woman.
Damn.
So that's why he expands over.
knowing the Trumpinator though, like having a Secret Service comprised mostly of short, fat women might be his decision thing. Ooh, look at these cuties. You're thick like a hog. I love you.
Yeah. But it's just like, man. He has like a sniper at his thing, and it just makes him look cool.
He's literally lived by "I'm rubber, you're glue."
Yeah.
His whole thing has been "I'm rubber, you're glue," and now it's escalated to like fucking shoot me. You're gonna die.
Well, and the reason, like, because he turned his head to look at like a crime stats graph he was showing.
And then the few days after, allegedly he chooses a guy who like hates him to be his VP.
Does JG Vance hate him?
I saw some screenshots from I don't know if this was real, but it was like from
I think he did in 2016.
Yeah,
but he's since been brought. He's been buck broken.
Great. I love to see it.
He's been brought to heel.
They did the Cesar Millan like.
But apparently JD Vance is like I don't know if he's a groiper per se, but he's as close to a groiper in the White House as we've had.
This is big for
us. Like apparently he literally doesn't do seed oils.
Yo, based.
And he follows a bunch of like right-wing Twitter guys, and like all his staffers are men over 6 feet who smoke cigarettes.
Whoa. 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 Yeah. Whoa. He's
eating raw meat. He's sunning his balls.
This is huge. This is huge.
Yeah.
We've got a guy who only staffs 6-foot smokers as his like cabinet.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, what a scene. And yeah, I saw Trump had some New York Post interview he did like afterwards, and he was all like, usually you have to die to make an iconic photo.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I didn't.
I'm gonna say that's cooler than you saw the famous like Reagan clip where the balloon explodes and he's like, "You miss me."
I haven't, no.
No, it's like he's giving some speech and like a balloon pops in the back and he ducks.
Oh,
because
he got shot.
Yeah, and so it was after that, and a balloon pops and then he ducks and and everyone was like, "Bad." But it's way cooler to get shot and then just be like, like just like full Kurt Angle, just
yeah, blood all over your face and
the rules.
It does.
It's so cool. Again, even if it's fake,
I honestly kind of hope it is.
It's so cool. It's such a move that like Japanese businessmen would scheme up. You know,
gotta shoot me right here.
Shoot my ear. I saw a few. Hassan Piker.
Yeah,
I saw a clip of him where his instant reaction was saying that Donald Trump was clip farming.
What's that mean?
Yeah, it means like.
Is that like insinuating that he faked it?
It's insinuating that he like played it up after to like get more views on the video. Of course.
Well, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you? What are you just gonna get shot and die?
I mean, I feel like you could just make that comment about anything that anyone ever does.
You can say that about
cool.
Biden every time he walks with his 2 legs. This guy's clip farming.
Yeah, I mean, they're a politician.
Yeah.
The fact that he had the presence of mind to do it 90 seconds after getting shot.
Yeah. But straight up. Instead of Biden would get shot in the ear, and then he'd be like, "Where's the Tylenol? I got a headache." He's bleeding out of his head.
Yeah, Biden could never orchestrate
where do you get a Quaalude?
A gangly loser kid to shoot him in the ear.
Yeah. Again, if it's fake, they cast the shooter very well.
Yeah, some dorky little dweeb guy.
It's the type of guy that like everyone would be like, come on, man.
I've heard some stuff about him, but I don't know if it's true or not. But they were saying that he's like a registered Republican.
Yeah.
But also that he wore his COVID mask up until like recently.
It's a very puzzling type of guy.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's like accurate.
Well,
or what.
we only take our masks off to record this show.
That's true. Yeah.
And as soon as I
then
leave,
I put my visor back on.
yeah, and you get your smock.
Yeah, my smock, my
your gloves.
Yeah, those like big plastic like suits.
Oh yeah. That's just for interacting with your roommates.
My big inflatable suits.
Yeah,
I wander around in
like a ghost. Yeah. So that's today's headline. That's such a goated story.
Yeah, and it really, that was like a, I don't know if the energy will maintain.
Yeah.
But it was a little like blip.
I think he's gonna ride
energy of like being an online guy.
Yeah.
In 2016.
Yeah, the flood of people being like, "Oh, that ruled."
Yeah. Yeah, I was at like work. I think it happened like 4 or something.
Yeah.
It was like the rest of the shift just like based.
Based. Yes, based.
Saving various pictures of where people had edited beautiful anime women in place of Trump.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
would have never missed if it was an anime girl. I'll tell you what.
We are so freaking back.
We are so freaking back. Another thing on the docket that's been making headlines, I saw Longlegs.
Right.
It was good. It's pretty good.
What's the official Chrome Boys review?
I think official Chrome Boys review, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Sinister gay guy movies are back with Nick Cage playing a sinister gay guy.
With big face prosthetics, I'm led to believe.
Yeah, I have a picture on my phone if you want to see.
Sure.
You want to see? Because I do like how he looks. He looks fucking strange. He looks like a weird little...
Oh.
Yeah.
That's Nick Cage, hey?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's cool. I like him.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the trailers or anything. Like, I just saw it was getting promoted as, like, the scariest movie of the year.
No, it's not.
I don't like scary movies.
They scare me.
I don't like being scared. Whatever happened to happy movies?
I like being totally in control of my body.
Personally, I like movies that are kind of about quests, where you have a like a team of male friends,
all white male friends,
a team of white guys who have to like travel distances and overcome hordes of misshapen brown people who want to worship Satan.
Oh, those are the kind of movies you like? Yeah. You should try going to the mall. You should try going to the mall. Oh, that's your favorite movie? Have you ever been to the mall?
Yeah, gather up 8 of my closest white, blue-eyed male friends.
And we go to the mall and pretend we're in Lord of the Rings. Orcs everywhere.
All right, we have to get to the other side of the mall.
We have to get to the we have to get to Hot Topic. Hurry! There's orcs everywhere.
Yeah, but those are the types of movies I like.
I like it's definitely not the scariest movie of all time. It's not really scary at all. Mm-hmm. It is very cool. It is quite swag.
Yeah, I probably will check that one out.
It does do you mind if you're Chrome Boys fans. You don't give a shit about spoilers. You're adults.
Mm-hmm.
It does do the like Stephen King thing that I don't like.
Like with child sex? Extended child sex scenes?
No, it does the like really cool setup, and then by the end it's like, it's magic.
Oh, there's magic?
It's kind of.
That just like reduced my desire to see it by.
It is still sick.
50%.
It's worth it to see it for Nick Cage.
What's the magic?
Do you want to do this on the Patreon? Just so no one because we are like 20 minutes into the.
Okay, if you don't want to hear, skip ahead 1 minute.
Yeah, it's just the magic. All right, the magic is like that Nick Cage is like a Satanist, and like they're like that is real in the movie. Like the Satanism like manifests in the movie instead of like any sort of more logical like real event. So like the first like 3 quarters are like kind of like Zodiac.
Okay.
And then the last quarter is like, oh, the magic is real.
That sucks.
Yeah, I didn't like that part.
I like magic when it's done by wizards.
Not gay guys.
I prefer wizard magic, not gay guy magic. And is the wizard maybe played by a gay guy?
Most
maybe,
often.
but
Very often it is.
In canon, in the lore,
he fucks
he's
girls.
straight.
He fucks girls.
He fucks girls.
Gandalf fucks girls.
Yeah, he's only into girls and
little men.
Small men and horses.
Gandalf
but
is
only
actually,
the first one of those is a sexual interest.
Gandalf is a lot like Vosh.
Yeah, he likes horses,
little girls,
little guys.
He likes little guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it was still like a fun movie.
Yeah.
Definitely not anything close to what it was marketed as.
That does really lower my interest a bit.
As two enjoyers of the sinister gay man serial killer movie, though.
Yeah.
It is totally good.
All right.
Totally
I'll still check it out.
Yeah.
Just like, did you watch that Late Night with the Devil one?
No. Friend of the show, Simon Glassman, told me it was kind of gay.
Yeah, it was one where it was like almost good.
Yeah.
But then at the end it devolves into like magical bullshit and like people shooting CG colors at each other.
No, really? This is my least favorite gesture in modern cinema. People who do this, if you ever doing this and shit is coming out of your hands, I have zero interest in your movie.
Yeah, it sucks.
Get away from me. Blast them.
Yeah, it devolved into that after, I think, a relatively promising start.
That's what Simon said. He said it kept being almost awesome.
Yeah, but I'll probably still see it, but that does, like, can't you just have a serial killer who's not magic? I watched Silence of the Lambs the other day, so I was going to go see Longlegs.
Yeah.
But it was sold out.
Yeah. Which is weird because the one I went to was like,
I think it was on. I didn't realize it was opening day, but it was opening day.
Okay, yeah.
It was just like one showing that I had like the time to go to, and that one was like pretty full.
Yeah.
And it wasn't sold out, but it was sold out enough that I didn't want to sit with that many orcs.
The theater experience has been getting shittier.
Yeah.
People like full
and
talking.
it was a very the theater I was looking at is one that is
it's deep in Mordor.
Deep in Mordor, shall we say? Let's just say it deep in Mordor, deep in the enemy territory.
The theater is extremely deep in Mordor.
So I watched Silence of the Lambs.
Great movie.
Which is a classic sinister gay guy movie.
It might be the first one. Because that was before 7. 7 was what? 90?
Yeah, 7 is also a sinister gay guy movie.
Yeah, it's one of the... yeah.
Is every serial killer movie just a sinister gay guy movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the only one that comes to mind is... Well, John Wayne Gacy was gay.
Right.
Jeffrey Dahmer was gay.
Jeffrey Dahmer, gay.
So
I think we can conclusively say not every gay guy is a serial killer.
But every serial killer is gay.
A gay guy. Right.
Yeah, is a weird gay guy with a nipple ring. Is a weird gay guy who from the back looks like an old woman.
And even from the front.
But it is. I would say it is like worth it to see Nick Cage because what I fucked up in. Here's the thing that helped me appreciate it. Don't go into it. Okay. It's before anything else. Longlegs is a Nicolas Cage movie.
So he's doing like cage outs and stuff.
He's caging hard.
Okay.
Very hard, but like in a really cool way, like a way I haven't seen him cage before. So before everything, it's a Nick, because I was like, I left the movie and I was like, that wasn't really what I expected. And then as I was thinking about it, I was like thinking back on like all the movies Nick Cage has done in the last like 6 years.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, they're only movies that like let him do what he feels like he should be doing.
It's cool, Bat. Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's doing like sick weird guy shit.
Like wearing leather pants and doing like spinning kicks and stuff.
Yeah. This one is like a weirder take for him. It lets him be like a weird like pedophile serial killer thing. But like he like that's what when I was like thinking back on it, I was like, oh yeah, it's a Nick Cage movie. It's not like a cool movie like was like Nick Cage. It wasn't like Adam Sandler with Uncut Gems where like he like slid in and he adjusted his frequency to the directors.
Mm-hmm.
The movie is the movie, and then Nick Cage is Nick Cage.
But he's just a pedophile murderer.
He's a weird, Bill Buffalo Bill guy.
Cool.
Which is awesome. And it's like really, I would say it's like worth it for him.
Well, yeah, I guess the whole like magic thing. Well, I'll still probably check it out. So I had heard that it sort of set during the Satanic Panic.
Not even really.
And I had a kind of like grim feeling that it's going to be one of those kind of like modern like. Actually, the
devil's good.
Actually, the normal Christian family's the evil one. You know, how everyone does that shit now.
Not really. It is a little bit of that. Like, actually, the devil is good, but like, not really. It's just more like playful. Like, it's not saying like Nick Cage is good. You know, it's just a little more like playful. It doesn't take it like super seriously.
Well, maybe I'll check it out. I've still been Lord of the Rings maxing.
How many times have you seen the movies?
Still just 3.
Oh, okay.
In recent, but I've been reading the books.
Right.
When I finish the books, I'm on the last one now.
Holy shit.
Then I'll watch the movie again.
Damn, based.
Would you like me to go through all the differences between the novels and the books?
Please. Please. This is a conversation I've sorely missed out on, talking with other guys who love Lord of the Rings. They always ask me and I say no. So please.
Well, a big one is like the Hobbits, you know. I'd say the Hobbits are characterized a little bit differently, other than Sam.
Okay.
Sean Astin is perfect in the role of Samwise Gamgee.
Yeah, I just created a Reddit account the other day. Why?
Well, actually, no. The big one is, you know, in the movies, the charge of the Rohirrim.
Of the what?
The Rohirrim, the horsemen.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
When they come down at Helm's Deep.
Yeah.
That's actually not in the books.
Oh, so it was just Peter Jackson being like, this would be epic.
But it's actually better than the book one. Because in the books, Gandalf comes back with a bunch of the trees.
Oh.
The Ents herd a forest to
cool.
Helm's Deep, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
But the charge of the Rohirrim is quite dramatic.
Yeah. I mean, herding a forest is neat, though. Like, moving a forest is very cool.
Yeah, but it's just like the trees, like, take out Isengard. So you already get some tree action.
Right.
And it's just better in the movies.
The guys on the forums like this more.
It's just superior. And another thing, but this is, I guess, you know how in the movies, it's they're good movies, but they're a little gynocentric.
Yes.
You got to spend a lot of time in those movies following women around.
That's my big complaint with Lord of the Rings. Way too much women.
But in the book,
get back to the guys. What's up with all these women?
But the books, you don't have to deal with any of that.
No women.
Well, there are like there's a couple female characters who are like referenced, but it'll just be like there was a woman standing in the corner who was very beautiful. And now back to the film.
Back to guys getting work done. Yeah. Now back to business, where guys are getting work done.
Yeah, so I mean, and that's my big complaint with the movies.
Stop.
Too many girls.
You got Kate Blanchett, Liv Tyler.
The other one.
The third one, who's ugly. No, she's not. That's.
But you have the 3, and all 3 of them have like line after line after line, and that's about it. But still,
combined, it's roughly 15 lines of dialogue in 17 hours of film. But that's too much.
It's way too.
I mean, every time they're on screen, I'm like, wrap it up, toots. Let's get moving.
In the books, Galadriel still says a couple words, but Arwen, nothing.
Silent.
I think at least like partway into the 3rd one, she has not had a spoken line of dialogue. Awesome. And she was literally just referenced as like being there at Elrond's house.
It's so funny.
The stuff about her like on the horse and everything doesn't happen.
That's awesome.
And like the Rohan chick is also basically just referenced as like being there.
That's really funny. That's very Warhammer.
Yeah.
That's swag.
Yeah.
That's extremely funny because people forget that the book was written when, like, the 40s?
Yeah, like 40s or 50s.
Yeah.
I think it came out in the mid-50s.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
That's what it was. I know it's very modern. We like it now, but product of its time, you know?
Yeah. But even the movies, which weren't that long ago...
No.
You probably couldn't make a movie now that's...
You can.
Exclusively white, blue-eyed.
Well, like, there's just no movies with that level of, like, quirked up soul anymore.
Yeah.
And it's not really anything. It's like, and the movies are very, like, it's just kind of a lot of guys, like, staring at each other.
Yeah, and, like, crying and stuff.
Yeah, but for some reason, it's like, there's a spirit there that is, like, unmatched in anything I've really seen since that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, and I've been trying to, like, relive that high. So I watched Troy the other day.
With Brad Pitt?
Yeah, which I'd never seen before.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It was decent.
Yeah. I think I haven't seen that in a long time, but I remember liking that movie. Are you excited for Gladiator 2?
There's just something about that one.
Honestly, straight up, when I was watching the trailer, and then in the trailer there's a Jay-Z song.
Yeah.
And I was like...
I mean, the Denzel Washington thing, it was kind of like, all right, whatever. It's Denzel. He's
Denzel,
cool.
yeah.
He's swag.
Yeah.
But yeah, when it had like the rap music, I was kind of,
okay.
Is this going to be... Is that like the score in the movie? It's going to be that shit?
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's Ridley Scott.
Just something about that one.
It's Ridley Scott, which literally is such a fucking gamble. No.
I kind of suspect that Ridley Scott might have become like a Tom Clancy-esque brand at this point.
Yeah.
Where they like wheel him out 4 times a year.
He does so many
like,
movies. And yeah, like 1 in 4 is good.
Like I did like The Last Duel.
Oh, right. Is that with Robert Pattinson?
Or
no, that's with
Matt
fucking
Damon.
Ben Affleck. That's like 2 Boston guys in the Knights.
Yeah.
Hey, the castle's getting raided. Come on, dude.
Yes.
I remember seeing the trailer and being like, "What the fuck?"
I enjoyed that one.
Was Wahlberg in that too?
I think he was.
All
actually.
the Boston dudes.
It was definitely Ben Affleck and Matt Damon with like a weird chin beard thing. I wonder, was it Wahlberg? I hope so.
I would love it if it's a medieval, like French medieval.
Did you rape my fucking wife?
You fucking son of a bitch! You know what? I should break your fucking nose right now.
But that one was pretty good.
Right.
But I don't know. I feel like he might not. Like it might just be like, Ridley, you want to direct a movie? And they wheel him out, and he's like, oh, where the fuck?
He was like so good. Like he was so good, and now it's like really quite a gamble whether his movie's gonna like suck.
Because it'd be like House of Gucci.
Yeah, right.
Like,
oh my god.
The Last Duel, and
then you get like The Martian once in a while, where it's like, oh damn, that ruled.
I never saw that one.
It was quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I might be in the minority on this, but I actually liked Prometheus.
Yeah. Prometheus.
Even though I feel like it didn't actually need to be like an alien movie.
No, but Prometheus was really cool.
Yeah, but then Alien Covenant stunk.
Yes.
So
Ridley Scott is just such a it's such a not sell for me.
And like the Gladiator like ship battles like could be cool.
Maybe if it's not just
but from the distance I couldn't really. I assume it's probably gonna be like all like CGI shit.
Which I just don't give
Isn't
a shit
gonna
about.
look that cool. So.
No, I feel like the only reason you should do like a Gladiator 2 is if you're gonna do like Ben-Hur levels of like physical shit again.
Yeah, because Troy looked great.
Yeah.
I saw it had quite poor reviews. I'm not entirely sure why, because I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, Troy is quite fun.
And like it looked good, and like it had lots of guys getting impaled and beheaded and stuff.
Sick shit.
Badass.
Yeah.
I like that one. Because like, man, Orlando Bloom in that movie is such a dumbass.
He always is that. He's always such a dumbass.
It's like, he dooms like thousands of people to die. So he can get some pussy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And then as like 50,000 Greeks are bearing down on Troy, he's like to Helen, like, babe, what if we go live in the woods and I could like hunt rabbits and stuff?
That's always been him. He's always played like a dumb like a himbo. Like even I was going back a couple months ago
Except
and watching.
for Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah,
where he's a beautiful elf.
He's very cool, and he's actually beautiful in a masculine way though.
He's in a masculine way. He's a beautiful elf.
He is always like my least favorite character in the Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Are those good?
Yeah, the first 3 at least are. Yeah,
I should revisit them.
They're black. I went back a couple months ago and watched the first 3, and they rock so hard.
Because I only saw the first one in theaters, but I think it came out where I was a bit of like a sneering little dork.
Cinephile.
Yeah.
You were a letterbox guy.
Yeah, like pre-letter. I was a pre-letterbox.
You were a
Letterboxd
Red Letter
guy.
Media forum guy.
Yeah, and I was like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
This is stupid. This isn't like
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction at all.
This is nothing like Lars von Trier's The Antichrist.
Yeah. So I didn't like it.
No, go
but
back.
I've seen people reappraise them and say that they're actually really good.
The first 3 rule.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so fun. Like the first 2, I would say the first one I would say is like a borderline like 10 out of 10.
Really?
Like banger, mega banger. Yeah.
Maybe after I'm finished my Lord of the Rings guy arc,
You become a pirate guy.
Pirate guy.
I became a pirate guy for a while. I had already owned Sea of Thieves, and after I watched them, I had like some free time, and I was like, oh, download Sea of Thieves, see if this pirate life is for me. And
it was.
It was. No, Pirates of the Caribbean rules. I would say the first one is like a uber banger. Like,
who did those ones? That Gore Verbinski?
Yeah. Yeah. They're so fun, and there's like such a like. They're just a blast. Like try not to laugh challenge. Try not to have a blast challenge. Difficulty impossible. Watching The Curse of the Black Pearl.
Maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah, they rock. They're very fun. They get a little crazy. Like even by the third one, it's like noticeably like not as. Maybe it's the fourth one where it really took a step down. Maybe the first 3 are actually uber swag. I can't remember. They kind of blur together.
Maybe I'll check it out. I just all I want to do is watch movies where cool guys get in like sword fights and
that's
shoot each other with bows and arrows and shit.
Yeah, that's Pirates of the Caribbean. It's cool guys.
I'm thinking I might give Kingdom of Heaven another Ridley Scott one.
Oh yeah,
I've heard the director's cut of that one's supposed to be good.
I've never seen it,
but I didn't like the theatrical one.
Ridley Scott is like I like he's just I feel like he's the kind of guy. He's like M. Night Shyamalan. Occasionally drops like a uber banger that seemingly like by accident.
I mean, he's had some good ones. I gotta say, I'm not the world's biggest Blade Runner fan.
Oh really?
I think it like looks cool.
Yeah,
but
I am. I think that movie rules.
But
yeah, he's just such a House of Gucci was like retarded.
Do you see that one?
No.
Oh,
I just don't.
It looked pretty bad.
It's about Italian people. I'm not watching that.
Not interested.
It's about a bunch of fucking D50s or whatever.
But yeah, I want to watch men in armor.
Well, what about men in like billowy cotton shirts?
Frocks.
Men in like very deep V billowy frocks. Yeah. And big weird boots.
I guess they have like guns.
Yeah,
kind of old like
flintlock pistols and
swords.
The thing that Pirates of the Caribbean does really well is just everyone is like so fucking filthy. It's like it's almost sometimes reaches like hard to be a god levels of like wet.
I do
muck.
like when in historical things people are dirty and have bad teeth.
Yeah, everyone is disgusting and like
Troy really did not do that. It was another one of those movies where everyone was like
a god,
white with a it's Peter O'Toole, Brad Pitt, 0% body fat, Brad Pitt,
ripped handsome Brad Pitt.
Yeah, everyone's perfectly clean and beautiful.
Yeah, like Ian McShane was like made to be in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Was he in that?
Yes.
I don't really remember it.
He plays like he is Blackbeard, I think.
Oh, okay.
But
isn't what's his name in it? Stellan Skarsgård?
Yep.
Seen the first one?
No, I don't think so. Maybe actually. They all kind of blend together because I watched them like one after another, like on a weekend. But
I do like Stellan Skarsgård.
Everyone is just awesome, and they're all filthy and disgusting. Everyone's wet and sweaty, and it's like there's this cool like Trinidadian lady who like lives in a bayou with snakes, and she gives Jack Sparrow all these like jars of like bones and sand, and she's like, "You need this will guide you back to your ship, Captain."
Okay, I like boat movies too.
They rule. They have a great vibe.
Yeah. Do they have like real boats?
Yeah, it's not all CG fest.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of
good. What did I watch recently where I didn't realize it was going to be a boat movie and then it turned into a boat movie? King Kong. Peter Jackson's King Kong.
Is it a boat movie?
Well, the first like hour is.
Oh yeah.
So on that like steamship, was Jack Black has like tricked everyone into coming to Skull Island.
Right. Yeah. Was it filmmaker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like a shady 1930s filmmaker.
Yeah.
Who tricks everyone to travel to Skull Island.
Huh, weird. A filmmaker who tricks people into doing stuff they don't want to do. Weird.
Oh yeah, actually, speaking of our boy Alec Baldwin got off scot-free.
The world is healing.
That's because we've long been the Harvey Weinstein Innocence Project, the Alec Baldwin Innocence Project.
That was one of our first issues. Was one of our first hills we took. We were willing to die on was the Alec Baldwin Innocence Project.
He literally did nothing wrong. I'm not even joking.
He was just being too funny on set, and some dumb Zoomer didn't know how to do their job. He was like
some dumb 45-year-old Zoomer. Oh no, the armor was the Zoomer.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
Who maybe he hired, but it's still like, do your job.
Yeah.
Do your job.
It didn't really seem like he had done anything too
This
wrong.
is tangentially related, just because of like on-set deaths due to gun blanks.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the remaking The Crow?
I saw that they were doing it, yeah.
Have you seen the trailer?
No.
It played before Longlegs.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm not even original The Crow fan.
I like The Crow a lot.
Yeah, maybe if I revisited it, but at least when I was a kid, I was like, this is fucking stupid.
It's just such a I like when movies are like, even if they're cringy, like especially with like 90s movies and stuff, like how
Who's playing The Crow?
the guy who played it, the weird little bug guy.
The guy who was it? Oh, like one of the Skarsgårds?
Yeah, which I forget his name.
There's a bunch of them.
The weird little
Because there's like Stellan Skarsgård,
Yeah.
who's sort of like he's like big, but in a kind of like dignified.
Yeah, he's very
kind
much
of way.
like a royal.
He's fat in like a kingly sense.
He's kingly fat.
But then there's the one Skarsgård who's like a Aryan poster kid, you know, like tall, blonde.
Yeah.
And then there's the little bug one.
I'm pretty sure it's the weird little bug
I
one.
think that's maybe Bill.
I think it is Bill. Hold
But
on.
then who's the other? Then there's, was it Alexander? No.
Yeah.
Was it Alexander Skarsgård?
The Crow remake. Is it Bill or Alexander? Yeah, it's Bill. It's the little like the sickly like bug one. Yeah, this like weird little guy.
Damn.
Yeah, and it's so. I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, it's like Jared Leto's Joker the movie.
Cool.
Like the Crow has like face tats.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's like so edgy and like it's like what if a rose was black? It's like, oh my God, dude.
I mean, I don't think The Crow is something you could do a good.
You absolutely
remake
should
of.
not do, because The Crow like skated by on being weird and cringy in 1992.
Well, and having the kind of mythos of the guy die.
Yeah,
and everything.
I think The
like,
Crow rocks, but like it is weird and like kind of gay and cringy.
Yeah,
But like in that sense, in the fact that like how it owns it, and it's still like, yeah, life is suffering, and I am vengeance and evil, and it's like that rules.
yeah,
But doing it now, where like we know that that's weird and gay,
yeah,
and like it rules in its as like a product of its time. Why would you do it now with FKA Twigs and the weird little bug guy from It?
He's also being Nosferatu, I think.
Yes.
He's like kind of your guy if you need some little weird bug
little
guy.
sick a gothic evil weird bug, a
Yeah.
gothic bug, if you will. I'm probably gonna I am low key charged up for Nosferatu,
That one looked pretty good.
just because Eggers doesn't miss really,
Yeah,
and goth weird, Bloodborne style, gothic England shit rules.
yeah.
I guess it's Transylvania.
Transylvania. There's a vampire.
Yeah. Oh, I saw that Alex Garland's like second. This is the movie cast, by the way.
Yeah, it's the Trump survived, so we can talk
about
movies.
I watched Alex Garland's like second last movie, Men,
Oh yeah,
with
that guy.
that guy.
Yeah,
It was pretty swag.
was it?
Yeah, there's a couple like moments that are like worth it. I think that are like pretty swag, but it's like it's mostly a movie about like how the main thesis is like pretty clearly like how men come off to women.
Right.
And the guy who does, because the thing is, it's the plot is this girl. It's the woman.
I heard it was something about women, and I was like,
I'm good.
I'm alright.
I thought it was pretty cool. It had a lot of moments of like genuine, like very unsettling, like weirdness.
Mm-hmm.
And the premise is like this woman her like husband they have like a big fight, and because she wants a divorce, so her husband's like, if you divorce me, I'll kill myself.
Yeah.
And she's like, whatever. And then he like hits her, so she kicks him out, and then he falls off their balcony.
Okay.
So she rents this like Airbnb out in like this little.
Because it's one of those movies where a woman goes to a house and deals with her trauma, right?
Not really.
No.
That's a very small portion.
Okay.
Like the trauma part. It's like you need it to understand why she's there, but the majority of it is her being harassed by the people in the village who all have the same face. And who are all like weird little like sex perverts and stuff.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like the guy she rents the Airbnb to or from is like this like is the what I call proto Jeffrey, because that was his name was Jeffrey.
Yeah.
All others are like different variations of Jeffrey.
Oh, okay.
But there's proto Jeffrey, who's just sort of like a weird little like awkward guy, and then there's naked Jeffrey, who stalks her through the forest, and he's fully nude and bald.
Okay.
And, like covered in like mud and cuts. He like runs. That's nude Jeffrey. There's 15-year-old Jeffrey, who's the 40-year-old actor's face put on like a 15-year-old boy, and he's like, "Do you want to play hide and seek with me?" And she's like, "No." And he's like, "You fucking cunt, stupid bitch cunt." It was very cool. Yeah. I liked it. It was like very weird, but it was cool. So anyway, that's the movie cast.
The movie cast.
I also saw something cool on the way here that isn't a movie.
What's that?
A Chinese chopper guy.
Nice.
You don't see this very often. Fully bald, like leather-clad Chinese guy on like a Orange County choppers, like, and it was having mechanical problems.
Oh no.
We were in a construction zone. You know that where that area on the Yellowhead is all torn up.
Mm-hmm.
We were in there, and he was like pulled off on the side of the road, and like his engine was like exploding, like backfiring, and like. And I drove by, and all I could think of was like him being like, "Cool leather jacket style."
That was one thing with the Trump assassination.
Yeah.
Where there was a brief moment in time where just a rumor started that the shooter was a Chinese man.
Really?
Yeah.
I missed that rumor.
Just briefly. I think the New York Post repeated it.
He was a Chinese man.
Chinese man.
A Chinese man disguised as a panda escaped from the zoo.
Yeah.
And tried to kill the president.
Shot Donald Trump. A Chinese man.
A Chinese man has shot the president. But yeah, I'd never seen a Paul Tuttle Chinese guy who was like Kuru biker style.
Cool revo jacket.
Japanese biker style.
Like one thing that I was thinking, this is only semi-related, but like a cool new feature, if anyone out there has like an uncle who works at Toyota or something, would be they should put like proximity chat in cars.
Whoa, that would rule. Whoa. Oh my God.
Drive the speed limit, faggot.
You're fucking gay. You're gay. You're gay. You're gay. Hit me, pussy. Hit me. Hit me, you fucking pussy. I have a gun in my glove compartment. Hit me,
Everyone
pussy.
Drives with like an Xbox headset on.
Damn. That rules. That'd be so sick.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I was driving and everyone was going like 20 below the speed limit.
Yep. Was everyone?
And I was seething.
Were you close to Mount Doom? If you
a little bit, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I'm always trying to like when somebody annoys me and they drive, I try and ID them.
Yeah, racial.
Put them in my
status.
Database.
Haitian.
Yeah, but that'd be cool.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, just once though, because it is kind of like if someone's driving too slow.
Yeah,
it's like come on, go.
Let's go.
But if somebody passes you, you're like,
you fucking
slow down, asshole.
Well, it's because only I know how to pass good. The speed I'm at is actually perfect speed. If you're too slow, you're too slow. If you're passing me, you're speeding like a maniac. Yeah. Speed I'm at is perfect.
But
I am at optimal perfect speed.
Just once, what I really would love to have happen is you get somebody who, like, they're behind you. Yeah. You're driving an appropriate speed.
Yeah.
They pull out to pass you, speed past, and just, like, flip their car, roll into a ditch or something.
Dude.
Like,
have you ever had, like, a bad day of road rage and then looked at pictures of car accidents on your phone?
I have not.
It helps.
But every time somebody passes me, I'm like, please crash.
Yeah.
Please
crash.
Oh,
yeah.
You're asking for it driving like that.
Yeah, 3 faster than me, you fucking psycho. You fucking maniac. You're sick.
Where's the cops when you need them?
Yeah,
this guy's a menace.
I know I'm going 5 over, but he's going 3 faster than that. So he's actually doing like 8 over, which is close to 10.
That's crazy.
He's ready to die.
But it was one where like, well, fuck it, I'll explain the whole scenario.
Yeah.
Like I turned.
Which direct, like left or right?
I did. It was a left-hand turn.
Okay. And
it's one where it's like a left-hand turn into like there's a merging lane.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's sort of like two come together. So I turned, and then I was going, and then like there's a little ways, and then you hit the dotted line, so you can start merging.
Oh yeah.
So I had this guy who was kind of like right on my ass.
Yeah.
But I needed to merge.
Yeah.
So I went a little bit slow because there was another car coming, so I could slot in right behind it.
Yeah.
And this guy kind of like speeds.
When he took your spot?
Yeah, but like he crossed on like the solid line, but it was like as I was moving in.
Yeah.
So then he like jerks over and speeds on the left, and I was like, just get in an accident.
Just crash.
Just get in an accident.
Just crash, please. Part of me wants to keep like ceramic marbles in my car. You know what those will do to glass? Just you don't have to throw it hard, and they'll like totally spiderweb a windshield.
Well, that's what guys use to like break into cars.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
a little
yeah.
piece of ceramic.
You can take like a spark plug and like crash it, or like crush it.
Yeah.
And just throw it, and it'll
Yeah.
So part of me wants to keep like a huge like garbage bag full of ceramic marbles that I can just like like get in front of them and then just like let them fly like this, just like
yeah, like it's in fucking Twisted Metal or something. A bunch of non-lethal weapons built into your car, oil slicks, nails pour out.
In Formula 1, you're allowed like one defensive maneuver if someone's trying to take your position.
Oh, okay.
You're not allowed to like weave all over the place to defend your position.
Okay.
But if someone goes beside you, you're allowed to make like one move to defend it, and then
block them out.
Yeah, and then they can kind of try again.
Yeah,
I think they should have that in traffic too. So if someone's trying to fuck with you, you should get like one move to like fuck with them.
There should be like a version of Formula 1 where it's like with Twisted Metal cars,
or with like totally regular street legal vehicles, like commuter vehicles.
That would actually also be cool.
Yeah,
but like you're dropping bananas like it's Mario Kart or something.
Yeah, even just having like a guy like hanging out the like passenger window with like a BB gun. It's like
yeah,
like trying to drive while your
like
windshield's being like
a paintball gun.
Splatoon driving. You try to cover your opponent's windshield in paint. But yeah, I love getting mad on the road.
Oh yeah, that's why I feel like it'd be cool to have like proximity chat. So it'd be like playing Xbox.
Hey, wake up, wake up, wake up. Hey, geezer, wake up.
Wake up, asshole.
I've been getting aggressive on the road, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Tailgating old people. As soon as I detect like a box of Kleenex in the rear window,
yeah,
I'm like, tailgate active.
Yeah, whatever someone's driving really slow, I'll go like right behind you, like, why are you going so slow? Why are you going so slow?
Throw the high beams on, lay on the horn. I've been doing that lately when someone's going slow, is get behind them, high beams on.
Well, they're asking for it.
Yes, they are. High beams on, and then like just don't, even if you have room to pass, don't. Like just lay behind them the whole time. Now we're both going to be late somewhere. What I always do when I'm being tailgated, I'll slow down right to 40. Well, guess what, bitch? I will too, and I'll follow you right to your house.
Oh, here's an interesting story.
Okay.
Oh, actually, and before that, here's just an interesting tweet that raised some interesting ideas.
Okay.
Gen Z is very rapidly going through the process that millennials went through that made them old and cringe.
Uh-oh. What do you mean?
I don't know. Nothing more than that.
Oh, no.
But anyway.
Whoa, no, you can't just drop that.
So breaking into some sporting news.
Yeah.
So our guys love sport.
They love sports.
Sport. There's this hockey player named Jake DeBrusk.
Okay.
Who he was on the Boston Bruins, but he's just switched to the Vancouver Canucks.
Okay.
And I guess like the Boston fans knew about this, but it's just kind of broke a little wider that he has this insane stalker chick named Jan.
What?
She made her account private after it kind of busted out, but she's like, she would post like dozens of times a day, like big ass paragraphs about how like Jake's current girlfriend is mean.
Whoa.
And shit about how she's getting like plastic surgery to look like his girlfriend.
Whoa. Whoa.
Now she's gonna move to Vancouver and get a job in sport. And then turns out she's like 45.
Oh, that's fine then. She's allowed to do that at 45.
She was like has this thing about they're like she's getting lip fillers to look like Maya.
She's gonna look hot,
even though Maya's like mean.
She's gonna be beautiful, dude.
The nurse who did my lip fillers told me that Maya definitely had plastic surgery on her face. I believe that. I didn't show her a picture of Maya before my first appointment. A couple of months later, I sent that nurse a message on Instagram and asked if I would need more filler to get the lips that Maya has. She said yes, so I scheduled another appointment with her. At that appointment, she told me that Maya definitely has more than lip fillers and looks like she got plastic surgery.
Oh my god. Why can't...
And I only briefly got to look at her account before she locked it down. But it was like dozens of tweets a day about how like Jake should be with her, and she's got her toxic family holding her back.
She's probably right.
Gonna move to Vancouver.
Yeah.
Get a job in sports.
She's probably right.
Marry Jake.
Yeah, that's true. And she should. And if it doesn't work out like that, she should send him a bomb filled with AIDS needles like Bjork.
Yeah. Well, it's just, we've done a lot of coverage on male stalkers.
Yeah. Well, female stalkers are a little more rare.
Yeah.
It's
a lucky man.
Yeah.
A beautiful woman planning to kill him.
That reminds me a lot of this girl I went to high school with who would go to I don't know what junior B hockey games or something like that.
Yeah.
Like not big leagues, but not Bush League, but not big leagues.
Yeah.
She would go there because there was a player on the team that she was like obsessed with, and she would. That girl was nuts. She had a flashback. Whoa. She would write in lipstick on the glass at the at the game, I forget his name plus her name.
Yeah.
And she would kiss the glass at the arena and stuff.
Like at the hockey rink.
At like a ODR or like a small community rink that this team is playing.
But just right out in public where everyone could see her.
Oh yeah. At game, like I knew people who would go to games with her because it was kind of a fun thing.
Yeah.
It might have been on the university team.
Okay.
Or they go to games and hang out, have fun,
mm-hmm.
and then other people would be like, "What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?"
What did the guy think about this?
I think he knew about it, but it was not stoked. Because I'd like you to guess if this girl was cool or normal or.
I mean, I would say probably.
Yeah, she was actually a 10. Great personality, great conversationalist.
I'm sure Jan is too.
Yeah, that girl one time. She met this dude in this was in 11th or 12th grade, so we were 15 to 17 ish, 16 to 17. She met this 26-year-old in Sweden.
What, online?
Yeah, and was that's my boyfriend. And then one of the girls in our class that I knew told me after when we were in bio or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
She was this girl was sexting this guy in bio,
yeah,
and then kept leaning over and whispering I hope I don't have to get up because my chair is soaked right now. The girls were all ew. Ew, dude.
Sounds cool as hell.
Yeah, she was hot.
Yeah, I mean that's the unfortunate thing about our show is we're a program that generates very few female stalkers.
For ourselves,
beautiful female stalkers for ourselves. I mean that was kind of the idea when we first started the show.
I want a stalker.
How do we get some
me a bitch who hates
beautiful
me and wants to kill me?
Supermodel stalkers.
Yeah,
who are obsessed with us.
How do I get a native?
We haven't generated a single one.
How do I get a native Chinese woman who speaks no English to be obsessed with me?
I know. I'll start a podcast.
How do I make your average 28 to 43-year-old Chinese citizen, female biologically, become obsessed with me and want to kill me?
And I said, a racist podcast.
I'll start a racist podcast with my friend.
Yeah.
And that's how I'll get.
It's a little thing called the long game. That's why you guys need to be sharing this.
That's how I'll attract a 33-year-old Chinese hairdresser.
A mean 45-year-old Chinese hairdresser to bonk me with a newspaper when I get out of line.
To just like sort of never speak to me and coldly walk around our home.
Yeah.
Between meals, she just kind of walks between rooms, checking in on
me.
I think she's secretly looking for her passport, but she'll never find it. If I'm honest, I think she's trying to find her passport.
Because the reason I'm here
is
I want like a Phantom Thread style relationship with a much older Chinese woman. Where she cooks all my meals, but sometimes poisons me.
Yeah, sometimes she puts like lizard, like uncooked lizard in it.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is a rare baby man appearance.
Oh yes, the rarest one.
The rarest baby man. We don't see this guy often. Are you about to make an appearance, bro? Come here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a rare pull.
Come a little bit further. Oh,
this is a rare pull.
Rare pull, rare drop.
Rare. This is a shiny, guys.
Yeah, what do they say in Pokemon when they pop out of the tall grass?
Oh,
like a Pokemon,
a wild Hermes has appeared.
Baby man has appeared.
But yeah, the whole point of this show is to find you
to trick a Chinese woman into wanting to kill me so bad that she has to fly out on her own dime
and marry you first.
And marry me online.
I saw the movie Misery and I said that's pretty good.
But what if she was Chinese?
What if she spoke no English? Hated him.
What if you could get a Chinese woman who looked exactly like Kathy Bates?
What is China's closest thing they have to Kathy Bates?
What if I could get a Chinese woman with Kathy Bates' silhouette to obsess over me online? That's the end. It's a long game.
Yeah, but it will work out.
I mean, once we really breach America,
yeah,
China's next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you ever want an Indian wife?
Maybe. But how mean they seem like they're usually pretty nice.
They're very nice,
and I kind of
cook like the food would be nuts.
That's true. Yeah.
The food would be butter. You could eat chicken Rogan Josh,
tikka
masala, butter chicken, and fucking Biljani.
But I think there's something about that sort of like Sino coldness.
Yeah. What was the thing you said to me about? Was it about Russians? They have the appearance of a Western man with Asiatic minds.
Oh yeah. I mean, I didn't make that up. I saw that somewhere.
I think about that.
I think it was one of those old school, like British
racist
skull
folks.
measurer guys. Yeah, I think they said they have like like Caucasoid skin and an Asiatic mind.
I honestly think about that once a week. Once a week, I look at that and I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn, is it?
They're the perfect
Flawless.
race.
The master race. Yeah, we gotta figure out if you guys know a way, any sort of. I mean, you need to get on WeChat.
That's true. Can we post podcasts on WeChat?
I think
maybe that's the move.
We start making yen. Is that they use yen over there? Chinese?
No, they use something
yuan?
like yuan.
Yen is Japanese.
Yeah,
yuan is Chinese.
Yeah, they're totally different.
Yeah. It costs $300,000 for like a meal at a restaurant or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could start raking in the yuan.
The yuan. Yeah, just actually switch over to be an exclusively Chinese language podcast. I've been that video you sent me where it was Trump and Biden singing in Chinese on the debate stage.
They're singing. He was our guy, Fei Yucheng.
Is that Fei Yucheng?
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone just imagine it's like AI'd, so it's Trump and Biden are the ones singing here. But.
I love this video.
It's so good. I've probably watched that video a dozen times.
That's Fei Yu Ching's breakout hit.
Hi-ya.
There's something about the Chinese.
Was that from our very first episode where we were bumping Fei Yu Ching? It's like first 5.
First 5 for sure.
Yeah.
We were bumping Fei Yu Ching. Yeah.
Just look up Fei Yu Ching. His like airbrushed ass face,
perfect porcelain face with his like flawless hair, sitting, and the album covers him with like bamboo stalks in like a river. It's just him going, hey, wow, wow, pow, zhang, piao, piao, yao. Something about like Chinese culture rules. It's so swag.
Yeah, like even all that shit you were saying the other day about how everything's fake. It's kind of like, well,
that's fine.
So that's how they do it over there. That's fine by me.
That's fine by me, and I'd love to rescue
me.
The first Chinese person I ever met was in kindergarten. It was it was also the first lesbian I ever met. Yeah.
I thought they didn't play like that.
I know. It was Jackie Chan's daughter, actually.
Yeah, she'd been cast out of the Chan household.
She had to go to kindergarten with my fucking ass.
She was cast out of the Chan pagoda. The Chan family pagoda. Sent to St. Albert.
No, that was deep inner city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And yeah, she was like a real butch kindergarten, but like butch.
Who's a lesbian in kindergarten?
Well, she wasn't like saying that, but I remember like looking back, being like, "Oh, she was clearly a lesbian."
Right.
She would always just wear like.
Was she like from China?
I think so.
Like directly.
Again, it was kindergarten. She might as well have been. Okay.
I was at that
5.
age, we're all Chinese.
She might as well have been. She got here yesterday. How long are we at on this? Oh, 7 minutes of free podcasting.
All right, that's it. You want to hear the story about Chinese? You want to hear hot stories about Chinese lesbians?
Want to stroke Chinese lesbians? That's a category of porn I don't think I've ever seen. Chinese.
Well, that's why I said I don't think they play like that.
I don't think they play with. I don't think they have sex.
Like you've heard about, they're like how they have too many dudes.
Is that China?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you're like allowed to be a lesbian there.
I just have never heard anything about Chinese sexual activity.
That's true, actually, because Japan, you hear all about their like mad
weird shit,
horniness and
Black
stuff.
culture, you know, they're a sexual culture.
Yeah, and like like Hispanics, they always have like 5'2" guy, but he's got like 20 kids.
Yeah, the Chinese, you just are so. I don't know anything about Chinese sexual customs or culture, which is why you need to find out.
That's why I'm so into it. Wait, you can procreate using tubes?
Wait, you can grow the kid? No.
All right, tune into the Patreon, fellas, for
we're gonna
Chinese
inseminate Chinese tubes.